Into some volleyball. Now, Stevie Mussie, when she came to Tempe, she promised she would bring some change, and boy, oh boy, has she delivered. Every weekend has brought a different starting lineup, a different formation, 5-1, 6-2, it's all good because ASU just took down number 17 Santa Clara in 5 sets, but there's still some organized chaos and whatnot to sort out, so that's why we're going to bring in WCSN volleyball reporter Andre Sims. Now, Andre, like I said earlier, just came off a big win. But we don't know who quite the setter is going to be. They've ran some 6-2 the last 2 weekends, but the first 2 weekends, they ran a one-setter system. So tell me what's going on there.
Yeah, you know, you as a former player always tell me...
Don't give me too much credit.
Well, I've never stepped foot on a volleyball court, never played in a match in my life, but the setter is the most important position on the court if you're a volleyball team. They're the person that's touching the ball every single possession, really making the offense flow. And when you have a person like Kylie Pickrell, who played very well as a freshman behind Bianca Ariano, and then comes in as a sophomore, it seems to be the person that's going to run that 5-1. And that was the expectation, but that hasn't been the case. Caroline Pearson, a transfer from Denver, comes in and has played very, very well, and there's not much of a difference if you look at the numbers. Kylie Pickrell has the slight advantage in both assists and assists per set, but as far as her production standpoint and how the offense flows, I really think you can't go wrong with either at this point, and that lends itself to the 6-2 that we saw today versus Santa Clara. Yeah,
and with the 6-2, you have 3 attackers at the front row at all times, and that means some 3 bigger blockers, blocking something ASU has struggled with early in this season, and it's been proved as they've implemented that 6-2.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you look at the start of this season, and they were getting outblocked by teams that they absolutely should not have been outblocked by. The defense just wasn't necessarily there. But as the season has gone on, they've definitely gotten a lot better with the blocking. As last weekend, in the 3rd tournament of this season, they were actually able to outblock their opponents for the first time this year. And it's not much, but it's something big and something to hang your hat on for this team as they head into Pac-12 play.
Yeah, with Pac-12 play coming just around the corner next weekend, I mean, we call it a bloodbath, we call it a gauntlet. And this is a young, inexperienced team that's, like we said, scrambled the lineups a little bit. But now it seems like they're starting to settle in. What does that mean going into Pac-12 play?
You know, I think it's huge for this team because with so many new faces, 10 new faces, a new coaching staff, everything that they've gone through with a couple of things happening here and there, it's good to have some confidence going into Pac-12 play. You know, they're a bit of an undersized team, but they're just coming off a very impressive win against Santa Clara, a game in which they were down 2-0 early and then came back to win that one. And so to have that kind of confidence, me personally, I think even if they go 2-1 this weekend, or if they sweep, they're going to receive votes in the national poll. And for a team that was picked to finish 11th in the Pac-12, that's a lot of confidence going into your conference season.
Yeah, still plenty of question marks that we'll find out as Pac-12 play gets going. But we do know that this team has some fight, 4-0 in some 5th set roulette volleyball. Andre Sims, thank you as always. ASU has a game later today against Portland State. So make sure you go to CronkiteSports.com, click on that volleyball tab to see all of our coverage of the weekend.